Welcome back, everybody. Man, you talk about being far out. Yeah. Welcome to the Chattahoochee, the extreme north end of it. Yeah. I'm out here today trying to enjoy my, the quietness of the country. Yeah, we're way out here. We're like 25 miles north of Gainesville. We're about 10 miles, 15 miles south of where it's called Amicalola Creek or something. Amicalola Creek, right when it turns into the Chattahoochee. Yeah, I'm way out here. Say hello to the Chattahoochee River in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, we're gonna have a good day today. You better believe we are. But look at this. Are you scared? You better believe I am. I mean, I'm not scared the way you think I am. Or I would be. But look at that. You think you might be able to walk on that. Look at those leaves that are backing up. It's beautiful. But it's scary. You know you're out in the country when you see bales of hay in the river. Yeah, but look at this, a bottle dump. But you know what's so frightening? The water right here is probably about 10 to 15 feet deep. I stuck my paddle in the river with my arm about 3 feet in. Never touched the bottom. So that's like 9 feet right there. Yeah. So we're sitting on top of, the bottom's probably 15 feet. That's a scary thought. Because look at this. Hope you like exploring places like this. This is cool though. It is. Whenever I'm on some back country road and I see stuff like this, and I see creeks, rivers like this, I always want to get out on it. I do. And explore. To get close to something that's so far away, if you know what I mean. Yeah. But that's wild. This water is very deep. Yep, out in the country. You're going, instead of seeing sewage and other stuff go down the river, you're going to see bales of hay. Yeah, but this is the Chattahoochee. It always has high banks. So does the Etowah River. I haven't been on the Flint or the Ocmulgee River. I know the Ocmulgee River is not really going to have a lot of banks. But I looked on Google Earth, and one thing that drew me out here is the fact that when the river gets really thin up north, even though you don't see it now, but there's a lot of sandbars, like that zigzag. It's going to take us a while to get there. It is. It's only about 1 o'clock. I got up here. It took like an hour and 20 minutes to get up here at 80 miles an hour. You better believe I was zooming up here, starting at 11 o'clock. Yeah, but you have to prepare. You do. It's going to take 10 minutes to put on the mosquito spray. It's going to take 10 minutes to get the kayak out of the vehicle, collect all your stuff, lock it up, prepare, So you're talking about 20 minutes of prep time there. Yeah, it's about 1:15. It is. Wow, look at that. I can't reach it. I don't want to tip over and have my stuff sink down 25 feet. But look at this scene. What does it look like to you? I know it looks like a river. But what I'm in right now is the way the Chattahoochee flowed through Hall County, basically, where Lake Lanier is. Yeah, this is what the Chattahoochee looked like. This is what the area looked like before Lake Lanier. Imagine that. Imagine hundreds of thousands of acres, just like this, that is now underwater. That's crazy. Me and my studying, trying to remember what the past used to be like. I do that too. I do. Yeah. One memory I can't seem to get away from is a memory of looking at ancient buildings in the distance, like I'm on some hillside or something, and I see some rolling hills, and all I see is dark colored buildings. That's all I see. It's dark colored buildings like dark stone and brick and all sorts of earth tones. That's all I remember. That's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, I keep having this one recurring thought, one recurring image in my mind. You know, if I collected a lot of art today, we can put together a nice painting created by nature. Yeah. But yeah, look at that. Perfect. Nice color. Yeah. Listen, there's not even a sound out here. The sounds of the winds, and that's it. Maybe a few birds in the background, and the sounds of the paddle in the water. It's almost like it's uncharted territory. Just imagine Hall County, Lake Lanier, before Lake Lanier like this, back in like the 1500s. When the natives were out, having a good time. Surviving with barely nothing. No microwave, no stove. They had fire, of course they did. But imagine that, Hall County. Circa 1000 BC. Well, I don't see any chestnut trees. Or different kind of hardwoods that filled the landscape. Look at that, gorgeous. But I want to look for some rock formations, I do. I want to see what it has to offer up here. I'm going to go hardcore out here. We might be able to cover 10 miles. Who knows? Maybe. But I have to remember, if it's 10 miles up, I have to come back 10 miles. Yeah, sometimes you have to come to the conclusion that, you have to come to the conclusion that you don't know, how good you have it until you have nothing. Right? Exactly. You don't know what it's like. You don't know true freedom till you have nothing. I'll repeat that. You don't know true freedom till you have nothing. I'm not talking about, you have to have the necessities, depends on where you live. You might have to have a car, but it'd be preferable if you had a bike and you worked close by. Maybe you could walk to work. But you have to have your vehicles of today. Look around your household. Look around everywhere you live. Everything in your house, everything in your garage, everything in your closets. Your soul, in a way, you feel overwhelmed. You do. You look at all the pairs of shoes you have. I chucked out probably 15 pairs of shoes in the past month. Just feeling overwhelmed, looking at things I haven't worn in so long. And I did my clearinghouse so I can get ready to move out. Packing things up, moving things out, organizing stuff. And I realized how free that I felt when I had nothing. When everything was out of sight, everything was in storage. But I felt free. My mind, my soul felt free, because I had nothing. Yeah, I had my vehicle. I had my laptop. Things you can't live without today, depends. But just imagine how free you would feel if you got rid of most everything. For a little while. Imagine that feeling of freedom when you're like, your inner soul is going to scream for happiness. Because of happiness it's going to feel. And you're just going to have a weight lifted off your soul. I'm not going to give up my kayak, but does it cost me gas? No, it doesn't. Yeah, it may cost me gas to get where I'm going. But that's going to change, you know? It will. Maybe I'll move to Venice. And I'll be out there in my kayak, in between the buildings. The little dark colored buildings. Yeah. But you can't do that, you know. You can't do that. You're too deep in with your life. You got families. You have kids that require your attention, that require, you know, the money to support them, your family. That's cool. I know exactly how much it costs to live for each person. I do. You're talking about the bare necessities. Food, shelter. That's about it. Food and shelter, the way it was a long time ago. A very long time ago. Yeah, but you don't have to take that advice. That's just the way I think sometimes. You know, I'll get it back, I will. And then my mind is going to get overwhelmed once again. Because I'll look around and look at the antiques I have in my place. Look at some of the things, especially the maps and stuff in my artwork and stuff that I didn't give up. And think about the vehicle that needs to be serviced. That I have to wake up extra early before I go to work because I got to get gas. Little things like that drain your energy. That create havoc in your soul, your mind. Man, that looks cool right there. Yeah, but just picture that for a while. Look around your environment. Maybe clean out a room where all you have is the walls. I'm not telling you to get rid of the house. I'm talking about getting rid of other things like the foundations of things. Like the bills themselves. You delete all your bills. Let's use modern terminology. Delete. When you delete your bills, that helps you feel a little bit more free. The freedom. You might still have the necessities, like the water, electricity for your house. But imagine if you had nothing. I'm not saying that the ideal life is homelessness. Absolutely not. Or like prison life. They have nothing. They have a little room. They might have some books, some posters on the wall. Imagine how Red felt in Shawshank Redemption. Imagine how he felt the second he stepped out of prison when he was free. All he had was a suitcase and not a worry in the world, except to get a job and find a little spot to live. I'm going too slow. I see some rocks I can go take a look at. And I wonder if this is a creek that we can come look in. I gotta check Google Earth to see if it's got like houses and stuff close by. But from what I saw, this is nothing but free land out here. Well, not free. You know what I mean. What is that in the middle? Is that an alligator waiting to strike? Or is that just a log? Maybe that's some old logging road right there. Yeah. Got to be careful on Chattahoochee though. It's that murky, that clay that acts like quicksand. It's not like it is on the Etowah, where it's mostly sand. Yeah, you get sand out here all the time, you do. But you get more of that gray clay stuff that you step in and it swallows you up and you can't get your leg out. Yeah, we haven't gone too far. We've only gone about a mile. This is like, it's cool though, because I don't have to stress. found our fake miracle for today. You already know what that is. No, it's not a TV set. It's not an old CB radio. It's a stolen safe. Or I know it's stolen. Someone beat the crap out of it to open it up. Yes, it's a safe. Or somebody stole it from somebody. And they threw it in the river. I can't get it out of here. It weighs like 50 pounds. You know these things weigh a ton. You know these things weigh a ton. I wanted to get it out of here. But I can't. You know how much these things weigh? Mine weighs about 95 pounds with nothing in it. Yeah. An old safe. And someone beat the crap out of it. Got stuff out of it. Got money, got guns, whatever it might have been. Whoever they stole it from. When I first saw this, I thought it was a TV, like an old TV, or not old, but you know. But then I saw that. And then I saw that. Yeah, well, somebody had their safe stolen out of their house. Well, there's nothing in it that I know of, but it weighs too much to try to play with it. But let's be rational. It weighs about 90 pounds. It's floating because of material in it. Whatever styrofoam was left in it. Gotta be careful. I'm going to take these spiders with us. I've never seen a safe in the river. I know you're going to tell me, Leonardo, to go back and get it. You realize what that's going to do to us. It's going to weigh this thing down. The reason I thought it was like one old school, like a modern TV or something, the way it looked. I was looking for an electrical cord at first. Maybe I could pull it or something behind me. Tied it to the back of the kayak. But yeah. Someone's stolen safe out in the river. You better believe they weren't searching to go without nothing. Whatever money or cash they found, they already bought their stuff. Whatever it may be. Yeah. Surprised it didn't sink to the bottom. That's crazy. Those fireproof safes, you know. Man, that's an old tree over there. I can tell. Look how dark and chunky the limbs are. I want to see some cool stuff today, I do. But I haven't gone too far. I've only gone about a mile. I want to do 10. But I'm just infatuated by the beauty out here. The coolness of stuff. See, there's the bridge right there. We're so far out that a car might only go across that bridge once every 40 minutes. It's been about 25 since I heard the last one go over and pass by. I hear water. Huh, that's cool. Coming out of that area right there. Oops. It smells good out here. You know, this is that time of year where the baking sun starts to mix with the smells of the leaves that are falling in. And the leaves that are decaying smell really nice. It's got that woodsy smell. Yeah. Oh crap, that scared the hell out of me. Excuse the word. I thought a tree was falling on me. No, it's a gigantic turkey vulture sitting up on that rock. There's one landing right there. I think they just landed. Yeah, I didn't see them. Scared the crap out of me. I thought his tree was falling. Man. But their babies are older. Their babies hatch a little bit earlier. Yeah, you see me. First car in 35 minutes. I'm surprised it's not an old bridge from like 1900. That would be nice. That would have been really nice if they still had that out here. I guess they're fighting. Maybe there's a snake up there they're trying to kill. Maybe there's a snake that they caught and they're trying to kill it. See, it's so quiet out here. You can hear vultures fighting. You can hear vultures fighting out here. Man, that's crazy. I want to cover some good ground today. I'm going too slow. Yeah. Look at these ancient trees out here, untouched. Those water oaks that are probably at least 120, 150 maybe. Oh man, I love seeing stuff like that. I do. I want to get out and see them. But you know, there are no banks out here. I mean, there's the banks, but they're too high. Hope you like these little exploring videos. Yeah, but you know, I like those nice vehicles. I do. But I'm looking for something economical. And I'm also looking for something that's going to, you know, be safe. And I'm looking for something that's going to support my needs for my adventures. You know. Uh-oh. Do we have somebody to save here? No, he's gone. Yeah, spotter. That's all it was. One of those harmless spotters. All right, so the Chattahoochee normally doesn't furnish gravel bars. It's usually just sandbars that have nothing on it. Somebody came out here and camped. There's some ash. It doesn't look like ancient ash from like the 1300s. Probably from the 13 o'clock hour. 1300. Yeah. Uh-oh. Look at the art. But I don't want you guys to get, you know, get offended by these videos. I mean, some of my videos. Yeah, we're out here in the country, look. Of course it's going to scare you when it's nothing out here. But we're so far out in the country, look. You have spray painting out here, still. Did they write a code for us? I don't know. Not the way I would have. Man. Uh-oh. I see a trail over there. But there's no park out here. Oh, crap. I see a reflection. Don't tell me that's somebody's house. I'm trying to get so far out that there's nothing. I don't want to be around anybody or anything sometimes. I don't. I don't want somebody sitting out there on their back porch watching me. Yeah. I just want to get away from it all. I do. I hope those birds didn't scare you. They scared me because it caught me off guard. They came out of nowhere, hanging out under that bridge. Those pigeons. Yeah. It's going to be a beautiful day. It might rain though. You never know. We're going to be here all day. It's only 2 o'clock. And we're not fighting a current to go backwards. So that's even better. Because that means that it's not going to take us 3 hours to go 1 mile. And our triceps and our biceps are killing us. Man. There's bales of hay up there. I guess somebody's hay truck fell over. That's how they ended up in the river. Maybe they fell off a truck. Big old bales of hay sitting up there. I can even see the asphalt on the road up there, like 20 feet away. Man, you kidding? I don't like seeing this stuff like this. That's good for them. I guess it's a place where people can pull off the side of the road and go fishing. Maybe take a leak, take a tinkle before they got home 10 miles up the road. Let's hope that it's not where people just come and dump their garbage. I do see a beer can. There's a rope right there. I guess somebody ties up their boat. Used to tie up their boat. Yeah. Man, gorgeous. Just rowing through the river with one hand. The sun is just right too. I want to see some strange things though. I do. I want to see some massive old tree that no one's seen before. We did see a safe that was broken open with a sledgehammer, maybe some dynamite. I don't know. But they sure enough went ahead and kept the door inside of it and just threw it in the river. Strangest thing we're probably going to see all day. There's a little trail right here where they come from the road. You look up there, you want to know what's up on that hill. I don't know. It's crazy sometimes, you know? You look up there and you see something looks like a giant, structure of some sort. And all it is two down trees and it's the root systems. Because the light hasn't exposed the truth yet until you get to a certain perspective. Man, it smells good out here. What's that smell? Smells sweet. Lemon lime. Man, it's nice. Look at that. Looks scary. The deeper it gets, you get that green water. Yeah, it's not going to move, man. That thing's in there good. Yeah. But you don't have to accept it if you don't want. You don't have to accept those words out of my mouth. You don't have to. I'm just talking. I guess we're going to be coming up on those sandbars pretty quick around the corner. I wonder how old that is. I don't know if it fell in here or what. Probably did. The ancient part of Chattahoochee, like it was back in the good old days. It's a fish. A big one. I can't see what kind it was. If it was a trout, rainbow trout or not. A bass. Catfish. No, it wasn't catfish. It wasn't that flat-faced. Yeah. Perfect. Peaceful. What I'm looking for half the time. So to get away from the troubles of the world, the problems. Man, but I can't get away from this cool stuff. There was another vehicle in the parking lot, and they had a trailer. They did. So you know they have a boat out here somewhere. They probably went to the south. I don't know if they came up here. Who knows? They probably started off at 8 o'clock in the morning. perfect for an EVP session if you ask me. I know they're out here. I know they are. Because God is everything. They are everything, no matter who they are. It is nature. But nature is part of the universe. But the star of life is what decides everything for every planet. That's why planets have life and some don't. It's the star of life, the life that was given to us. Yeah. Let me get back to you if I find something strange. I'm going too slow. But I'm looking in the process. Perfect image. Look at that light. Look how perfect that sky is in the background. Unfortunately, I think there's a thunderhead way up in the North Shores Mountains. But yeah, we're close to another highway up there. I don't know where it is though. Crap. People are out here. I hope they're not crazy with dang guns and all. That sounded like a moan. And not... Maybe they were yawning. I don't want to come out here to find some escaped convict that's mentally messed up. And he just starts shooting. I hope it's not a bear. I didn't think about that. Dang. I don't even want to know what I'm going to come up on up here. Maybe they just got off the side of the road or something, and they're fishing. I know you're waiting to find out what it is. I'm not waiting to find out. I don't want to find out. But it can't be a bear. I mean, it could, but that's too close to the road. Bears are going to be too afraid to be out here. That's the second time I heard somebody yell. Maybe they're just up there on the right, hanging out with other people. Yeah, I'm not on the river. The river is behind me. Take those reference pictures because the sun is out. It's gorgeous out here. But there's like a little park space, like a hangout spot right here. There's like 2 cars up there. They probably come out here fishing. Maybe I'll come up here and, you know. I've gone about 2 miles from my parking area. I have. Is that where the old bridge is? Yeah, look at that. I love history. Look, there's the foundation for the old bridge. Probably could be late 1800s, all the way up to like 1920s. That's what you're looking at right there. Man, look at that. That's nice. It's peaceful out here, but there's people over there. There's the new bridge. There's the old bridge right there. That concrete thing up there. Yeah, they moved it about 120 feet. That's wild. I don't have any quarters to hide. But that bridge right there looks like it might be I'd say 1950s, maybe 1960s. The guardrail looks like it's aged a little bit. Yeah, I'd say 1950s, 1960s. A giant sycamore tree. Perfect out here. What a wonderful day. I'm looking for that face of God so I can get more knowledge. because you know the light exposes it. Foreground, background, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. I'm trying to whisper because there's people up there. Yeah, that's definitely like 1950s, could be 1940s. Deep water right here. It wasn't deep behind us, but it's deep here because it's dark green. Yeah. Looks like the waters of eternity have budged it a little bit. Maybe they're meant to be at that angle. I think so, yeah. Perspective screws things up a little bit. You might think otherwise. You think it's been turned around. Man, look at that view. Trying to get past the bridge supports, the columns, so I can take a look at the green. Yeah, you can tell that's where people stand and go fishing out here. You know the waters are deep out here. Let me see. I'd say at least 7. Uh-oh, no bottom. I'm not touching. So we know it's at least 6. Man, look at those layers over there. That geology, the dirtology might come up to something we can't pass. And I see 3 or 4 things already that might be problematic for us. I love the sun, but I'm just trying to get out of the sun a little bit so I can chill. Man, look at this. Yeah, this looks like it's going to be one of them old school ancient creeks that's like 10,000 years old, since the old ice age. And it's just going to have high banks, and it's just going to be deep all the way through, with bears and wildcats all over the place. No hornet's nest. We better duck out. I'm ducking. Man. That might be just a mushroom though. That's what I thought it is. It's just a mushroom. We're not going to bother it. But there's a dirt road that lines the river. I mean this creek. This ancient creek. That's as old as Methuselah probably. Whoa, look at the size of that fish. I think it was a carp. I don't know. Look at that. Yeah, we're going to see some pretty fish in here. Hope you like that image, man. Let me get back to you. I'm going to keep going up until I can't go any further. Oh, man, it's gorgeous. Uh-oh. It's getting thinner. Not thinner, it's getting more shallow. Trying to take reference pictures. I know you're going to say some of my reference pictures can pass for really, really nice pictures. I know they can. Some of them. But that just gives me an idea of what I need to prepare for in the future. You know, as far as artwork and painting and whatever. Man, look at that. That looks scary, doesn't it? That log's probably been in there for 50 years. I don't want to get out and have to walk in this sand right here. I thought that was somebody talking. It's a bird. Could you imagine being out here after dark? Would you be scared? Yes, sir. No Indian signal trees? You know the natives right here like crazy. You know they were. You have a major river and you have a creek that is as ancient as the last ice age. You know they were out here. I'm trying to use my eyes. You're hearing all these animals. You're like, man, you're about to get attacked. Hope you like these peaceful videos of mine. Oh yes, a rooster. There must be a farm down the road from here. So where's their moonshine gig from back in the 20s? You know these beavers out here get up to be about 35, 40 pounds. And look how high the creek gets. Alright, let me pop a bud so I can get a buzz on. And I don't like seeing that either. I already know what that is though. I know exactly what that is. Either it's part of a fence or some kind of thing that was part of a bridge or something. But look at that land. It's leveled out right there. That's going to suck for us or not, I don't know. Alright, let me pop a bud. I want to get a buzz going. So quiet out here. You gotta love it. Hope you like my relaxation videos. We're back out on the Chattahoochee. I don't even know what creek this was. I have no idea. You know how Google Earth works? You gotta scroll in just to see something be exposed. Let the light be exposed. I want to touch that with my bare hand. Which means I gotta turn back around. Wow, look at that. Ah, yes, I have my sun in the face. I mean, my buzz is gone. It is. I promise you that. My face in the sun. Sorry. Not my sun in the face. You know how I do things backwards. My bad. Yeah. Uh-oh. Somebody's coming behind us on the bridge. They're going to look down and see us, wishing that they were here. You will. You'll be here eventually. It's heaven on earth. Ooh. Yeah. Heaven on earth. Hope you believe in that. If you don't, that's okay. It is heaven on earth. What did I tell you about finding heaven on earth? It's okay if you don't believe in that. Everybody should though. I guess you have to find God's face in nature. That's where you have to start off. But you first have to start off with believing. That's why I'm always doing this. To get away from hell on earth. Yeah. It's a sign. But it's not a rock. It's a piece of board. I'm keeping it. Perfect triangle. Hope you enjoyed the video. Time ended. I got 1% left on my battery. But I want to sit under this canopy of trees right here. Or this one tree. That's absolutely perfect. Man. Can't beat it. See you guys in the next video.